All right, Shalom. We're brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming at you no less to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. First off, let's start off by giving all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. That belongs to the apostles of Great Millstone, Will, and salutations all you brothers doing this work in true sincerity with charity. All right, and basically we're just gonna hop to a lesson, going in on using, these words, all right, and using this truth that we have, all right, as our wisdom, to move in our day-to-day life, man, because that's ultimately, should be our mindset, and should determine, our reasoning and how we do things and how we move, so forth and so on, man, I'm gonna just hop into Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 4. This is Deuteronomy 4:4. It says, "But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your power are alive, every one of you this day." It says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations." It says, "Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." All right. This wisdom, moving in this wisdom, all right, people around you, all right, they should be able to, see, that this is not a regular guy, man, all right, because we shouldn't be out here moving according to the ways of this world, man, all right, being friends of this world, trying to keep up with the fashion of this world, or basically the politically correctness of this world. We should be moving in the wisdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and doing those things. All right, that's gonna deliver us, from a lot of bad times, man. A lot of troubles, that these people in the world find themselves in, man. All right, it says verse 7. It says, "For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, even as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for." All right, and us keeping these words, all right, and storing up this wisdom, all right, having this wisdom in our heart, man. All right, the Lord is gonna be near unto us, man. All right, the angels are camp around about those who fear the Lord. All right, so even that, we're gonna have a sense of a hedge, man, a sense of protection, that these people don't have, man. All right, because we're trusting in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, not only that, we're using the wisdom that he gave us, all right, to move, all right, which is ultimately going to, keep us safe and out of a lot of jams in the first place, man,
Mm-hmm. I got one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is Leviticus 18:4. It says, "Ye shall do my judgments," which is his wisdom, what the brother just read, "and mine ordinances to walk therein. I am Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." And no, this wasn't just back then. This wasn't just, in a certain time. No, this is a forever thing. The wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai can be used in any time, any age, wherever it was, the Stone Age, the Middle Ages, the age we're living now. It's still valid, and it's still very sound wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
This is never gonna get old. So we still have to apply this to this very day, man. If it is that we want to live, if it is that we want to be prosperous in our ways, if it is that we want Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to have our back, So, in order for the Lord to do that, we have to walk according to His wisdom, filter everything out through the scriptures.
That's right.
One thing that the brother Matathia told me, before you do anything, I always ask, what will Yahweh Shai do, or will Yahweh Shai do this? We're in a whole different us being in this truth. We're supposed to be in a whole different vibration, spirit, mindset. Let these niggas be, have that, little tough talk. Oh, you stepped on my shoes, I'm gonna beat your ass. Let them act like that. We're not supposed to act like that.
Right.
If anything, the scriptures say what, that if it be possible, be peaceable with all men.
That's right.
So our first instinct should be to apply wisdom instead of getting carnal. Because if you do that, you'll end up in a whole, in a whole jam that you could have easily avoided.
That's
Which
right.
is these people are gonna get into, because they don't have this wisdom in the times that we're coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of these people end up, in jams because of their mouth, man. All right, Hey, that's known in this world, man. A lot of these people, end up, in the ground, all right, because of their tongue, man. As the scriptures tell you, man, life and death is in the power of the tongue, man. All right, and we know, hey, when we out here in this world, all right, or just regard, period, man. All right, you gotta refrain your tongue, all right, from saying certain things, man. Because these people in the world, they got different spirits on them, man. So as the spirit might rub you the wrong way, or something that you just don't like, man. All right, but we in this truth understand, as long as it's not detrimental to you, then hey, we can just brush it off, man. All right, because the scripture says, "Be at peace with all men, if possible," man. All right, so as long as it's not detrimental, man. All right, we're not here to stroke our egos, or so forth and so on, man. All right. Hey, we're here, as the scripture says, harmless. It's like wise as serpents, and harmless as doves, man. So we gotta be wise, in all things that we're doing, But like the brother had said, a precept had came on my mind. The scripture says, the Lord loveth none but them that dwell with wisdom, man. So you gotta, take heed to these words and actually be doers, all right, and walk in these words and not just, hear them and, go about your way, man, to be protected. But this is, I have one real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, "Now these are the commandments," it says, "the statutes and the judgments which the Lord your power commanded," it's like it commanded to teach you. It says, "that ye might do them in the land where ye go to possess it." And I'm going to go down to verse 6. It says, "And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart." It says, "And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be frontlets between thine eyes," man. So basically, in all walks of life, man, everything we do, all right, whether we at the job, whether we at the house with our family, whether we in public with people, all right, at different events, amongst the the understreet, man, whatever it is, man, that we're doing, all right, whether it be a scroll through the park, man, whatever it is, we gotta constantly be walking in wisdom, all right, and meditating upon these scriptures, man, all right, because that's how we should move. These scriptures tells us how we should move, man, in our day-to-day lives,
Yeah, this is Psalms 119 and 160. It says, "Thy word is true from the beginning, and every one of thy righteous judgments endureth forever." So, meaning what? That these things are still applicable today. People want to act like, just because we're in this era, or this time frame, so to speak, that this is old. Oh, that was for back then. We got new wisdom now. Like, nah, it's still the same. It's the same principles.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same basics. If people would actually follow this time that we're in would actually be a way better place.
That's right.
But hey, it's all through prophecy that it's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is that this is a forever wisdom. Matter of fact, this is gonna be the wisdom that everybody's gonna walk according to in the future. So hey, we have to right now. We have to realize that and apply it. And know that it's these people that are bugged out. It's not us.
Mm-hmm.
These people are supposed to be walking according to these ways, and they're not. They're the ones that are tripping, that are tweaking, that all that what they want to call us. That's them. We that's why we have to put our main focus towards Yahweh Bashim Shai and only care what he thinks, he says, and all that. Because if you don't, then you're gonna start tweaking when these people start coming against you, making fun of you because you could have done in this world. It's looked down to do this. You should have done that. So we have to, man. We have to not care about that, so that we won't tweak and we could stay bold. And even though we made fun and all that, we'll still like, now I'm here to apply wisdom, because applying wisdom won't just save your ass, but also you're out there being an example, for the unbelieving.
That's right.
Even if they might make fun of you, they still seeing your works, and when that destruction comes, every work that people seen us, every work of wisdom that people seen us do, they're gonna remember in that day.
That's right.
But I had one that you quoted.
Mm-hmm.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. It says, "For Yahweh loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom." You know, so it's not, and that doesn't mean just to have the wisdom, because what's the point of having wisdom if you're not applying it?
Mm-hmm.
That means having the wisdom and applying it in every ways and walks of life. You know, that's who Yahweh Bashim Shai loves. You know, those that actually take his words, take it seriously, and as weird as it might feel because we're not used to it, you know, they still, you know what, I trust you, Lord, this is what you said to do in this occasion. Well, you know what, let me apply it. You know, and you'll realize because you did that, the Lord will make your ways prosperous. We're still gonna suffer here, we're still gonna go through stuff, but you're still gonna have everything you need, and you'll never get in a situation to where you're confounded. You know.
That's right. That's right. You know, like as the scripture says, I'm just quoted. You know, King David moved wisely in all his ways. You know, and that's an example that we have. You know, and plenty of prophets, man. All right, but that's scriptural, man. All right, you know. So we gotta, move the same way, man. All right, in the fear of the Lord, you know, moving wisely in all our ways, man. All right, you know, and of course sometimes we slip up here and there. All right, but you know, that's just, you know, us being in the flesh. But the point is, you know, always use these. You should always be using these scriptures, you know, with every move you make. You know, like brother said, you know, with Yahweh Shai, you know, do this. You know, is this expedient, you know, so forth and so on, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, this is Colossians 4:5. It says, "Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time." You know, it's plain simple and to the point. You know, being wise, especially the times that we're in right now. You know, because remember, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that times. This wisdom is the thing that's gonna help us survive what's coming upon this place. You know, so you know, we if we want to survive, we gotta apply it towards those that are without. You know, because this place, everybody's gonna, the little morals they have, everybody's gonna lose it. And if you're following this world, you're gonna lose it too. So we gotta stick, you know, to walking with this wisdom. You know, every even when we're by ourselves, you know, every chance we get, you know, apply it, practice it. You know, because scriptures say, work out what? Your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, so, you know, when we're out there, we got to be more in the spirit. And that's what the scriptures say, stay in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, constantly read, watch videos, and do that so that it'll just come by second hand how to react. You know?
That's right. You know, so a little one was ever found with that, we'd like to end off by giving all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double on to positive great millstone will and salutations to all you brethren doing this work to sincere to charity. Till next time, Shalom and Abba Ball.
Shalom, Abba.